So I have not had a whole lot of time this week. It's been busy. So what we're gonna do like we did on Tuesday, right? We're gonna be doing a little bit of a watch party, a little bit of a coach type thing, a little bit of analysis, and just see where we go with it, okay? We're gonna watch, or we're gonna just find out. So where are we at? This is game 2 of 6, and this was on Wednesday, I think? Yeah, it was on Wednesday. This is day 1 of week 2, I think? Day 11. So day 11, match 2. And let's just pause. Let's just take our bearings here. You can see exactly how crowded it is. This is a Los Leones finish. We're going into the inner city. And yeah, there's a lot going on here. I mean, you've got NRG up onto the top, the north side there. Decent split from them. They've got a big control over the most of the city, to be honest. Although the city is really... Miramar is really tricky to have a city zone on because, especially Los Leones, there's a lot of angles everywhere. So they have a fairly good control on it, but it's so easy to have like somebody there or somebody hiding over here or, you know, 2 people over here, that sort of thing. Really, really, really easy for that to be happening there. So it's something you really have to watch out for is all the angles. And how you avoid that a lot of the time is going to be by not moving too much, right? If you're in this building, you don't need to be over here. If you're in this building, or rather these buildings here, then you don't have to be crossing the road unless you have to. If you have good angles in that building, then just stick to them. There's no real reason for a lot of moving around here. And that's probably the #1 thing for actually having an inner city endgame like this, is not moving around as much as you would outside the city. So we also have INF here, you got AGG, you have half of these I don't know. Death Wolves over here, Team Queso over to the south side. That's a weird building as well. Very, very open, very difficult to use, but if it's what you got in the zone, then you know what, you're going to take it. But we will be seeing where this zone goes in a second here. So let's see where the zone goes. A7, very much not going to be in this next zone. Where's it going? Center's up. Center's up. So now, NRG have an issue. I mean, it's a fairly easy issue to resolve here because literally you really just can just go bloop and go bloop. Yeah, it is open and everything, but there's enough cover there where you should be able to just kind of come in here and do your thing from there. We'll see how they do it, but that to me is the most obvious solution here. Gets you fairly center zone, gets you some good cover, gets you a little bit of angles as well, but not as much as perhaps another play, but I personally wouldn't care at this point. You can figure out kills later on. You just gotta survive this next point. Okay. Great position here for E7. Nice split across. Is tricky, especially for this player right here. For Chwako? Dunno. Okay. Especially for him right here, right? Because you have 2 big teams. Team Liquid, right there. Inco Gaming, right there. So he can't actually move across. They will get him. So he's actually in a very precarious position. We'll have to see how he navigates this. But otherwise, a really nice split from them. INF as well. A decent position. Really good spot in the zone. And A7, to be honest, these teams down here are going to have issues because you do have Team Queso here. It's a decent position, actually, to gatekeep from because this is all a ridge down here. They can't really... Let me just get that. They can't really do anything. They can't come up here. They can't do anything here. So they have to come kind of around like this, around. But look at these guys are here too. So they can look here and everywhere. So for me, A7 definitely should not go that direction. They should instead, let me change this to green. They should instead go this way. Is that controversial? Probably. But it makes them survive a little while longer. They're a duo. They're not going to win. So my thought would probably be, if possible, if they have a vehicle, go to Koi's position. Get rid of Koi. You have another few minutes. You're not going to win past this point, but you will survive a little bit longer. That would probably be my suggestion since they're a duo. If they were a squad, they could come this way if they wanted to. They could try to do something with these guys, but most likely was not going to work because they can't go here or these guys are going to get them, and they can't go here because these guys are going to get them. So it's a little bit of an issue there. So let's continue with what we're seeing and let's see what's next. And RG rather are going to be doing what I said, so decent, that's fine. They had vehicles as well, so even better then. You do have Inko third-partying them, but again, they're now in a mid position. They don't have to worry about anything for a while. Okay, so they did do this. There we go. Yeah, Team Liquid. Interesting, Team Liquid actually pushed this. Okay. Interesting position from Team Liquid. I didn't expect that from them. Because it's going to be really hard for them to move out of this position. Koi clutch A7. Okay, cool. I mean, that's on them then. That's them not winning the 1v1 because the push was fine. Well, it's certainly looking that way because now it's Mafioso on his own, so I don't know. I am surprised by Team Liquid doing this. I suppose they haven't spread out too much. They've got one player in this position just trying to get rid of them, which I suppose is fine. I just think it's a little unnecessary. Whee! Some more red dot? Or are you talking about Team Liquid? Yo! There you go. See, I don't think, yeah, Team Liquid definitely, did not need to do that. Whee! These buildings are really hard work. Okay, let's pause this again. Let's pause. Boom. What do we see here? E7 icons. Absolute icons. We love this for them. They've maneuvered. Unfortunately, we didn't see them maneuver, but they've maneuvered this so well because look, and I know this is probably obvious, but this is a high ground. This is a high ground. This is higher ground than this lot. And so is this right here. Well, I think that's where Dilim is. Okay? Look at the angles. Because these are tall buildings. So they have access here, 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 down here, down here, down here, across the way. And kind of across the way here as well. Oh, right. There's one here. Okay. This is an enemy. Hang on. Let's just scribble this out. So they also have angles here, 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 here. And this guy, angles here, down here, down here, across here, down here, back here, back here. So I always love doing these kind of circles of angles, how many angles these guys have, knowing the terrain here. Because now let's take a blue marker and let's color in everywhere that is safe in the zone, based on E7 can't actually see this angle, okay? We're going to color in this building here. We're going to color in this bit of the zone here. We're going to color in these buildings here. So let's just basically everywhere INF is right now. We're going to color over here because they can't see behind those buildings. That's kind of it. Let's talk about where they can't see outside of zone. They can't see up here. They can't see behind here. So all of this. They can't see behind here, so all of that. They can't see behind here, so all of this. Let's just do that. And most of the time, they can't really see this position here either. So we're talking about maximum 20% of the old zone unable to be seen by E7 here. So you are looking at total control. There is nowhere for this team, for these other teams to go. Let's see where they can see, and we're going to make that green. They can see everywhere. Here, 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 all down here, probably. Now, there are ridges and stuff to keep in mind here, right, which we'll get into in a second. But they see everything. And then I'm not coloring in where they actually are because that's where the red is. That's, you know. Now, there are ridges. So the minute they pop their head over that, then they're probably going to get taken out. Something like that. So there are places they can't go, but they can see over that ridge. They know what's happening. So if you look at it this way, E7, icons. Absolute icons. So looking very, very strategic for them. We love to see it. Great work from E7. Let's continue.
You're gonna have to get moving. E7's looking good, but I think Influence Rage, they might have
a lot of movement on the south side.
We'll see how that actually impacts, but those two teams are focused on opposite sides of the zone. It's like a bracket they're gonna face off at the very end, most likely. But as we're still looking at
Team Liquid,
players of A7 and SLR and the remaining members of Liquid.
Yeah, Team Liquid in a rough spot there. They did not make the right decision. Really dislike that play from them. Because I think they could have done it a lot better. Unless they were already down there, which I couldn't quite see. Yeah, there you go. So A7 do go out. But again, they survived a little bit longer. Was it enough? No. Because they should have been able to get rid of Koi anyway and be there a lot longer. But it is what it is. They had a rough start. There's no way they were going to be able to get any further than that, to be honest. So it looks like Team Liquid actually didn't have a better position than this, so they've always been at this disadvantage, so okay. Inco Gaming need to move into zone. It's an okay position, it's fine. There's nothing good or bad about it, right? It's not perfect, it's not bad, sure. Now remember, NRG can't really do anything from this position. They have to kind of just sit and wait, kind of watch a little bit, but there's not a whole lot of aggression they can do. Here we go. Final circle shift. 8 teams in Zone 8. That's insane. GG's. GG's. That was really good work. Because now, yeah, Team Liquid are out, sure, but Inco Gaming not looking so pretty hot now. But let's go back to the new zone here real quick. Okay. What do we see here, chat? What are we looking at? Because I'm seeing a lot. There's a lot going on here. Okay? First of all, NRG have to move in. They're not going to be able to. They're not going to be. It's all open right here. Right here, it's all open. They're not going to be able to do that. Okay. Let's look at E7 now. E7's position, they've had to move again. Kind of looks like they're down to a duo, but I think there's 3 here. Yeah, there's 1, 2. Yeah, there's 3. So it looks like they've lost one, which is really unfortunate. but there's a lot of teams left, so it's gonna happen. Um, their scope isn't as big, but I do appreciate this player here maintaining this position because there's this is all open. This is all open ground right here. So for them, this is really, really good positioning. So still a lot of control in this zone, especially when you consider that the zone is here. That's the zone if you couldn't see it properly. So they're looking in a lot of directions right now. They can look this way. They're also looking this way like this, right? So they can also look back. So you're, oh, again, you're seeing a lot of positions that are not safe. If we do this, oh look, it's the whole zone. It's the entire zone that they've got control over, theoretically. So what this means is that INF can't move in, BBD can't move in, NRG have no chance. The only thing helping those teams on that side of zone probably is going to be the problem that is, let's make this yellow, is this team, and this team. Maybe them as well. There's a lot going on their side of zone, so they're trying to fight fires everywhere, and so that may give an opportunity for some of these teams to kind of slip in. I don't think NRG. I think NRG are the first to go, to be honest, but we'll see. Let's go. Wait, which one's Law? Okay, so B Bold's out. Team Liquid went out, right. So they have 3 here. Interesting. So they still have a full squad. INF Law, got you. Yeah, I mean, technically INF are still in zone here, so they don't have to do anything immediately. That's true. Yeah. Team Queso, GG's. Inco, get rid. So now, but E7 unable to hold it down a little bit here. Silence does go down, but it's not looking good. Yeah, E7 not having a great time. What were you doing, man? Come on. I mean, they did have 3 teams at them at the same time. That's really, really tough, but that is really unfortunate. That's a really bad throw. They should have had that. The thing is, let's pause. The thing is that I can't, there's so much going on. We follow so many teams right here. It's actually really hard to see what happened exactly to E7. Let's watch the fight again. Maybe that can show us something here. So you have 3 in the building. These buildings are really hard though. Miramar buildings, tough to actually win. So it can be quite difficult for them. We're gonna watch a little bit here. Move forward, Okay. Yeah, let's go there. So Team Queso getting rid of 2 teams here. Silence just doing everything right now. Yeah, I think it really comes down to the 1v1s though. Franco was able to get it done. The problem with Franco though, right, is he went on the outside, and I don't think he really had a choice there, but he goes outside and just gets picked up by Royals of War. It's really not a big, it's a bit of a no-brainer. I mean, this was a good move. This was a good play, right? He's trying to get those knocks revived. He's gonna come around to the outside and try and get somebody at least an extra few points. He has knocked those players, so it's not a bad spot. But the problem is this guy. Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing over here? This guy. So, very annoying for Franco here. Franco couldn't really have made a better play in terms of the angles, but he shouldn't Yeah, it's hard because it's like, well, he had to make that play, but the play was obviously going to fail because they know Royals of War is still looking at this. They had to have known here. So it's a little bit of a fumble, but I don't think necessarily that's Franco's fault. I think the rest of his team fumbled and he did his best. So unfortunate. They are still alive. They still have one player alive, so we'll see how that goes for them. Maybe Red Dot, maybe. I definitely think gun skill had an issue there, even if they're really good at it. Even if they're really good, right? It's down to the 1v1, and if you miss your shots that one time, it's over. NRG get taken out, but it was a good play from NRG. You saw them. It was a good play from NRG. I'll give them that. They came in on the side where Inco Gaming came in. So they come in this way, which is actually not a bad play. You've got Fate here, which is also really good. He can look into the top windows. He has an idea of what's going on. This is a really solid play from NRG. Third partying as well as the zone gets smaller. They've decided not to go for all this open area, obviously, because look at all. Look at it all, right? I think they would have died if they had gone that way, but good on them. They waited a long time and whoa, that's the wrong one, and came in this way. A really good job from NRG. So let's see. Are they going to do it? Not when you miss your shots, bro. Yeah, the nades are not doing a thing, dude. That, um, yeah, I'm not sure what to say about that. Okay. Yeah, E7, get wrecked. Team Queso doing a really, really good job here. Yeah, really, really solid team. Oh. How did the other guys survive? What the heck? Royals of War doing a really good job here. Excellent push from INF here. Really good work from Royals of War. They've waited, they've bided their time, they've waited for the right opportunity, and they've saved their nades. That's so important. Look at this go. So good. Yeah, and INF just really helping out Royals of War here. Really good work from Royals of War. They have waited this entire game for this opportunity, and we'll go back through the game a little bit and watch them again. Because I think it's really important to watch them. Bonk. But now INF have the nades, Royals of War, not so much. They've used them on Team Queso, so it's a little bit of a flip. But the zone is really moving their way. Oh, that's a shame. That nade should have been so, so good. Again, really good placement on these nades. Man, they know their nades. Nicely done, Flaw. Or Law. Not with the DBS, bro! What are you doing? Bruh. Good Molotov. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? Bull. Absolute bull, bro. Influence Rage should not have had that. Should not have had that. What the heck? Yeah, I guess so, Freeze. This... Nah. Did you see the peak? What was that? Look at this guy. He doesn't even shoot in the right direction, bro. Look at this. Thunk. Quick peek. Does he fly into the bullet? What goes on there? I do not understand the physics of that. That is insane. I don't think he should have had that. I'm gonna say it here. Royals of War got robbed on that one. DBS. Dumb. I mean, but I mean, really well played by Influence Rage, right? Really well played. But nah. Skill issue? No, DPS issue. God. Mans didn't even give him anything to shoot back at, bruh. What the heck? Like, dude, I don't get the cut here. That's what I don't understand. This is why I'm like, did he run into the bullet? I'm so confused by that. It's fine. It's whatever. This animation's awesome though. Uh Okay, sorry. I want to go back though. Let's go all the way back and let's just kind of watch Royals of War position here. And I'm going to skip through. We're not going to watch the whole thing again. I'm just going to skip through here. So, Royals of War have been here this entire time. They've been here from the beginning. So let's just watch them get to another map if we can. Right, Royals of War been here again. They're still here, fending off everybody. Really good stuff here. Maybe we can again with the nades, man. They're so good at the nades. Nice FPP, boing boing over the thing. And then we move off of them, which is a shame because I would. Oh, and then oh, do you see the kill feed, chat? Chat. Oh, you don't. Hang on. Do you see it now? Oh, that's not good. So that's the team that Royals of War were fighting. So rough. No, I'm talking about the timing and the nades, bro. I'm talking about timing, nades, and that last Molotov. Lot of work there. All right, moving forward. Because this, you could say the same thing about Influence Rage, though, Satoru. If you look at the next map here, you can say the exact same thing about INF. Because INF moved from here to here. Royals of War moved from here to here. Exact same thing. So in that sense, they're both on equal footing when you're talking about like the work involved and stuff. INF did help Royals 4 get rid of Team Queso, but I think really they had it in the bag anyway. So right. So they're doing the exact same thing here. The thing is that the timing is really good. You notice they just hug the edge of this ridge. They just do as much as possible to just stay alive, stay as 4, and keep out of it, which is really the best move forward in this kind of zone for me. Yeah. And then you have this, where they've waited so long. They have 5 eliminations, sure, but it's not really a huge number. If you look at Tonka there, he's got 0, 1, 2, 2. So it's not, no one's going all out, right? They're just doing what they need to do to survive, and that's what I appreciate here. It's not always just camping. It's just holding position. I mean, these nades are insane. The one after the other, pinning Team Queso into a corner, not allowing them to move, not allowing them to do anything but avoid nades, which allows them to push up, etc., etc. It's really, really good. Influence Rage, really great timing on their side as well. Really, really good. They did a great job here. I mean, Royals of War still with those nades, again, pushing them back, right? The thing is that Royals of War are very spread out, but probably to avoid nades, right? I don't know how that didn't wipe the squad in the first place. That was a perfect nade. Where did that go? Because it didn't bounce. See, that's what I'm so confused about, right? Because it shows the trajectory. It passes. You can see it here. That passed. See that nade though? It passes the wall. That should have blown them all up. And there it goes. And it doesn't do hardly any damage. I'm so confused by that. I think, hmm, I'm confused by the mechanics in this game. I think that should have been end of story. At least for Law. Law should not have been able to do anything out of that. Diego should have been 1 HP. Federal, maybe. Maybe he wouldn't have done anything. Maybe he would have just, taken some damage. But that definitely should have. It's right on top of Law. Law. I don't get that. Okay. I think the game robbed Royals of War, to be honest. Really good nades, man. They know they're there. Yeah. And then this is the thing as well, right? Once Influence Rage have an opening, you give them an inch, they take a mile. And that's really good work here because now what we saw Royals of War do to Team Queso, we're seeing Influence Rage do to Royals of War. They move in, they have that opportunity to push forward. Oh, go back. Go back. There we go. They have that opportunity to push forward. They do that. They get the knock, and now it's game over. They just flood in, because remember, they all have four players left as well, right? So they just move in, take over, and then what can you do? Now Royals of War separated. It's a 1v1v1v1 all the time. Kolgo did an excellent job here. He really did a good job. Great Molotov. They're on point with those nades. Gets Law. That's 2 down. And then that flick is just nasty. That flick is insane. It should never have happened, dude. You could see on his face as well. Here, let me, hello? Is that, can you see that? Yeah, you can. But it's this, I think it's this guy right here. Watch him. Because oh, it's not him. It's the guy behind him. But watch his reaction. He's just like, this right here is the face of what? What just happened? He's like, huh? Dude, that's insane. Exploded in front of the wall. It literally didn't. Look, you can no, Satoru, you cannot tell me that that is exploded in front of the wall. Okay. Here comes the nade. Airplane style. And yeah, if it had stopped there, then obviously. What's this? What's that? There. It's literally there. You can see, and even if you don't want to say the dot is that, look at the sign. It goes forward. Right before it explodes, it's over here. No, that is not there. That is not in front of the wall. Yeah, Satoru, you're right in that Rose of War gave them too much space, but it was something I think that they couldn't do. The guy on the roof basically getting free entry around that wall. I'm not potato potato. I think probably they were trying to not be naded themselves. I think they were trying to be everywhere and kind of chaotic and kind of, here, there, everywhere, trying to maybe overwhelm a little bit, whatever. Difficult to decide. In the moment, I think Rose of War played that fine. I think the game robbed them here with this nade. That was insane. Yeah, but he can't see. Can he see over this wall? Can he see over this wall? He's not on top. Cold Goat's over here. He's not on this one. He's on this one back here. So he couldn't have really seen from that angle. He wouldn't have seen it on the front one because they would have been able to nade that. That's probably the first place they would nade. They would have thought, even if they didn't end up nading it, they probably would have thought they're probably going to nade this first. I'm good, Nizu. How are you? Yeah, I think this nade is a travesty. Okay. Well, that concludes the analysis bit anyway. I